The new Red Dead Online update is almost here, and today on the show we have all of the July monthly event news and information to discuss. We're going to be breaking down everything that you need to know and everything featured this month in Red Dead Online from the new content we're receiving. We're also receiving a July 4th reward here to sort of tie this in with an Independence Day themed update that Rockstar is going to be giving us. We have some money and XP bonuses, discounts on all sorts of purchases from in-game vendors, free rewards, limited time gifts for players, free community outfits, returning limited stock clothing, a bunch of that and more. This update is dropping in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted, and this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek so that you can prepare for your upcoming month of Red Dead Online grinding. So welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get into it. For our new content, new Telegram missions are coming. Now check out this information because this time around it seems really cool, but I have something to mention. So Strange Tales of the West are the new Telegram missions that are dropping in game, and here's sort of the lore behind it. Arthur Theodore Levin needs your help investigating the bizarre and unexplained in Strange Tales of the West, which is a new set of 4 eerie Telegram missions available tomorrow in Red Dead Online. We get to track down undead plagues, rogue automatons, swamp beasts, and more by collecting Mr. Levin's letter from any post office or your camp's lockbox, or by launching Telegram missions from the player menu. So just like every year, we're getting new Telegram missions. Instead of 3 though, we're getting 4, and this pack is called Strange Tales of the West. And this sounds really interesting. Getting to, challenge the Night Folk or some undead enemies. Also, the robot from the story mode. I think that's what they're talking about with rogue automatons, like swamp beasts, different legendary animals, things like that. This sounds like a really cool set of Telegram missions, but if they're anything like the ones we got last year, like, you guys should know this. I love Telegram missions. I really like playing them. Same with bounties, same with blood money content, free roam missions, stuff like that. I like active grinding content besides just running rolls. And so Telegram missions are something that I definitely like to play in this game, but the ones we got last year were absolutely terrible, and it seems like players just kind of hate telegrams anyway for what they are. They think they're a total waste of time, not even worth playing a single time just to experience the mission in the first place. But these sound pretty cool. The unfortunate thing is we know how bad the ones were last year, and so as much as I love telegrams, like the ones last year were absolutely pathetic. They were super buggy and glitchy, and no effort was really put into them, to be honest. So we'll see what happens with this. Maybe Rockstar is going back to putting in a little bit of effort with telegrams, but these sound really cool. Now, for our login reward that's going to be available until August the 4th, we're getting the Independence Day Rebellion poncho. So that's pretty sweet. That's sort of that July 4th reward I was talking about right there. You just need to log into the game. You will get that. For our money bonuses, we have a couple money and XP bonuses, no gold bonuses, it appears. So we have triple XP on naturalist sample sales. They should have just given us triple money on that as well. We have triple money and triple XP on all telegrams. So whether it's the Strange Tales of the West telegrams we're getting or any of the other sets like New Source of Employment and things like that. We also have double money and double XP on wildlife photography as well as the featured series game modes. So the wildlife photography naturalist free roam event is paying out double, along with if you have no sorts of rolls or anything like that, you can jump into featured series and make some extra money. We also have triple roll XP and triple normal XP on legendary animal sighting missions. Again, Rockstar just should have given us double money or even triple money for selling, the samples from the sighting missions or selling the actual skins that we're getting from those missions for hunting the animals. I don't know why they don't want to give us money with the naturalist this month. But either way, moving into our discounts, the naturalist roll, the sample kit is 10 gold bars off. That is a huge discount right there. We're getting 50% off all novice and promising naturalist roll items, 40% off the sedative varmint rifle cartridge pamphlets, 40% off the legendary animal pheromone pamphlet, 40% off potent herbivore bait pamphlet, 40% off the potent predator bait pamphlet, 40% off of all Gus's stores clothing, 40% off the Gypsy Cobb Naturalist roll horses plus war horses in the game, 40% off all ammo, 30% off all pistols and pistol style customizations, plus 30% off all hats, coats, and gloves in the game. In addition to that, jumping into our weekly free rewards. For this week, if you complete a round of wildlife photography, you will be rewarded with a blue Eberhardt coat. This is available from July the 1st all the way through July the 7th. Naturalists at rank 15 or higher will also be rewarded with a blue Taranka coat for logging in for the week of July 8th through the 14th. If you want a legendary bear, you'll also be rewarded with a blue porter jacket. This is active active for July the 15th through July the 21st. And then if you complete 3 role challenges, you'll also unlock the red Concho pants, more limited time, limited stock clothing for the week of July the 22nd through July the 28th. And for the final, 5th and final week of the event, sell 2 animal samples to Harriet Davenport, and you will be rewarded with the red Manteca hat for the week of July the 29th through August the 4th. Now for our monthly rewards, these are going to be available all the way until August the 4th as well. Essentially, you just need to log into the game during any point this month to unlock these rewards. So if you play Red Dead Online this month at all, you will be rewarded with the Rebellion poncho as well, which is also kind of weird. So we have the Rebellion poncho as a login reward until August the 4th. Okay, so they're mixing it with the monthly reward here. Naturalists who log in will also be rewarded with 50 tranquilizer rounds, as well as a reward for the North Klingman treasure map. If you sell a sample to Harriet, you'll get the Fiddlehead emote, so that's a returning Outlaw Pass 5 item right there. If you sample a legendary buck in the game, you'll be rewarded with the Steel Spectacles. That's returning from Outlaw Pass 1. That's incredible right here. So we're finally getting Outlaw Pass 1 rewards returning, but that's the only thing we're getting here. And hunt a legendary animal, and you will be rewarded with the Estevez gun belt and holster, returning from Outlaw Pass 4. If we're getting Outlaw Pass 1 clothing, I mean, it's just the spectacles, it's just glasses. But if we can get that, then maybe Rockstar will introduce some of those older outfits, like the Frontiersman, the Sadie Adler outfit, the Bounty Hunter outfit, things like that. That would be really cool. Now, returning limited stock clothing, we have the furred gloves, the Owen Gila hat, the Clymene coat, the Levitt jacket, the raccoon hat, as well as the Covington hat. That's all returning to the game. And this month's free community-inspired outfit is created by Familiar Tangelo 328. It's available until August the 4th, and we have the raccoon hat, the Stringham shirt, the outdoorsman vest, the buckskin pants, as well as the Chibola boots. And then this month's featured series calendar. For July 1st through the 7th, we have Hardcore Pro Series. For July 8th through the 14th, we have Elimination Series Large. For July 15th through the 21st, we have Hardcore Showdown Series. For July 22nd through the 28th, we have Hardcore Plunder, as well as Spoils of War Series. And for July the 29th and August 4th, or through August 4th, we have Hardcore Last Stand. And that is everything coming this month in Red Dead Online. Some of the returning Outlaw Pass content and limited stock clothing I know will be some of the highlights, plus the new content like the Strange Tales of the West Telegram missions. You guys have no idea. I'm really hoping for these to be really good. Like, I want them to be good. I want them to be the quality of telegrams that we used to get in the game. The 3 we got last year were pathetic. They just shouldn't have released them. They were just glitchy, buggy, they were a mess. So I thought, okay, Rockstar definitely is like totally done with this game. Even if they are going to add new telegrams, they're going to be that quality. Well, they might as well just not even bother. But we'll see with this. This could be promising. I mean, if we're just going to be tracking things down, we had that tracking mission in last year's update, which was just absolutely terrible. So we'll see what happens with this. I mean, this is a cool theme, so I want them to actually make it good quality. I don't want it to just be a joke of them just throwing these things in there just as a gimmick. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you want to see more Red Dead Online content like this. Also, make sure to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv for more Red Dead Online money and gold grinding live streams. We're so close to $1 million, and I've just been slacking on actually hitting that goal. So I definitely got to get back into it here. I've just been so busy with GTA. Also, be sure to check out my YouTube shorts and TikToks for daily short form rapid fire Red Dead Online tips, tricks, news, updates, tutorials, guides, and more. And with that being said, I'll see you guys with another video for Red Dead Online talking about the Strange Tales of the West Telegram missions when they release. Adios, amigos.